Costa Rica, Disaster Management in a Developing Country by Alfred Mandel. Costa Rica is a Central American country slightly smaller than the state of West Virginia. It has a population of approximately 4.6 million people, with over 65% of the people living in urban areas. The capital of Costa Rica, San Jose, has a population of 1.5 million people. When you think of Costa Rica, you think of tropical isle type country. It's got lush waterfalls and all sorts of animals like iguanas, toucans, parrots that roam the country. Beautiful foliage, very bright. But what Costa Rica has that most people don't think about is multiple types of disasters or hazards. The main one is flooding. Costa Rica, in some areas, receives over 200 inches of rain per year. That's a little over 16 feet of water. Here's a picture of a rural area where people are trying to get around through bikes, but as you can see, it's very deep water. As in the urban areas, when water builds up and causes flooding, this is what you get. Another disaster is earthquakes. Costa Rica is an interesting area as it sits on the top of two tectonic plates, which when they start to move cause what you see here. The road has crumbled and fallen apart in a rural area. Also here in an urban area, a building has started to crack and loses its foundation. Another major problem in Costa Rica are volcanoes. They are beautiful to look at from afar, but when close, they can wreak havoc on a village. Here you see lava coming down a mountain, along with gases and ash that cover the area entirely. Landslides and mudslides, other issues of disaster. Due to the rainy season and earthquakes and volcanoes, you can get mudslides and landslides. Here you see an area is falling apart from landslide. The lower part of this picture, you'll see where a lot of the ground has moved and fallen away. What are the costs of these disasters? These pie charts show the number of events, the loss of life, and the economic losses. But what has Costa Rica done to do any disaster management for the country and its people? Well, prior to 1969, they had no formal disaster plan and relied on the generosity of other countries to help them after a disaster. In 1969, the legislature finally passed the National Law for Emergencies and created the National Commission of Emergency. They in turn created a National Emergency Fund to help in disaster management, again after a disaster. Recently, as of 2006, Costa Rica joined the Hyogo Framework Action Plan and the Global Facility Disaster Reduction Plan. What these plans do is they help mitigate disaster by reducing the amount of risk. This is mostly done through training of people and investments in the country. This has played a major role in bringing Costa Rica into the current times and along with other countries, bringing them up to standards all over Central America. This has been a short presentation on Costa Rica and the disasters that happen in the country. Again, this is Alfred Mandel. Thanks for watching.